Hello everybody and welcome back to Full House Sports here, myself Charlie. Reminder before the video starts to please like, comment and subscribe. Anything you guys do is greatly appreciated as I try and become a one-man sports news bandwagon. Now, over the weekend, obviously as you'll see on the channel tomorrow, I was out and about watching different sport events, watching different athletes, trying to see different things. But in the background, very firmly on, was Team GB's Winter Olympics success, because it has been a sort of gold rush, I guess, for Team GB. Starts on Friday with Matt Weston in the skeleton, who absolutely smashed it. 4 track records in his 4 runs, winning by nearly a second to the German duo in silver and bronze. Confirming his status, in many people's eyes he already was, but confirming his status as the best male skeleton runner. He also was the first British male to win a gold medal since Christopher Torville all the way back in 1982. So that is some achievement for him. And then on Sunday, he became a double gold medalist alongside Tabitha Stoeckey, because they both won the mixed team skeleton gold. That was after Bankes Huw Nightingale won themselves snowboard cross gold. So all in all, 3 golds for Team GB over the weekend is quite frankly a fantastic achievement for, as I've said before in my videos, a nation not renowned for its snowfall, I think it's fair to say. A lot of people have looked at our skeleton team with a bit of envy, and it is important, or it should be pointed out, just how much research goes into that skeleton team. There is a team at University of Bath who do a lot of extensive work. It's sort of almost like a Formula 1 car being manufactured. The way that they look at the different aspects, the aerodynamics, it's sort of a shed setup, I think, and the way they work on the skeleton runs and the different body shapes that they work on. It's almost like a lab that's going on in that University of Bath. And obviously we saw before the competition that the skeleton helmets by Britain were banned due to the fact that they were considered to be quite openly enhanced in terms of aerodynamics. But that is the level that Britain finds itself at in skeleton in terms of the way it's using science to put itself forward. And a lot should be said for sort of in the 90s, Christian Bromley, and the way he has a man nicknamed Dr. Ice, who was in the army, and sort of they wanted him to make an experimental sled. He has put himself firmly, or British skeleton, he set it on the front foot, and since then things have been good. We've seen Lizzie Yarnold, of course, Amy Williams win golds on the women's side, and now Matt Weston on the men's, and Tabitha Stoeckey, it should be pointed out. As for snowboard cross, it was a fantastic goal. Banks was really disappointed. You got the impression when she exited the quarterfinals of the individual event. So for her to win the team, it is quite the redemption and then some. And again, I said on my channel beforehand that I did think this could be a successful Olympics for Team GB. You know, rather ambitiously, GB's Winter Olympics Association has set itself that it wants us to be a top 5 snow sports nation by 2030. Now, with the limited funding it does have, that is a very ambitious target to set, especially when, like I say, we do lack ski resorts. It's no secret, and snowfall isn't exactly high. But you know, there is a lot of indoor centres. Yes, of course, athletes are also brought about outside the country. Huw Nightingale, who grew up in Austria, Charlotte Bankes, who grew up in France, the French Alps. But as well, there is over 60 indoor centres. I think my closest one is Milton Keynes. There are many others as well. Mia Brooks and others, and Kirsty Muir have learned indoors, riding the rails, etc. And it feels like that we've invested in the right areas in terms of our indoor facilities in trying to get Winter Olympics, winter sports firmly in the public's imagination, and so far it looks like it could be paying dividends. There may be more goals to come for Britain. I think that our main hope will probably be the men's curling team, who, despite losing to Norway today, I think are firmly in with a medal shout. The women, it's been a sketchy start so far. There's been disappointment, of course. Mia Brooks, I think, will understandably be disappointed, as will Niall Tracy, with him falling over in the speed skates. I thought it was a harsh decision, to be honest, but that's the way that's the way the cookie crumbles, as they say. But all in all, as a Brit, it has been fantastic to see such success when, I think, like I say, we sometimes, rightfully so, write the Winter Olympics off as sort of the Scandinavian and the Central European and the mountainous nations that they'll do well in. Also, big shout out, I think, to Pinheiro Brata, the Brazilian who won the skiing gold. Yes, he is, of course, Norwegian-Brazilian. Yes, he did formerly represent Norway and therefore decided to represent himself, his mother's country, but it's a fantastic achievement for him, and it's great to see another nation winning a Winter Olympic gold. He's clearly a very unique character. He's a man who has his own personality, and I think it shows that sort of dual nationality in his personality and his appearance as well. And it was a shock. Yes, there was poor visibility. There has been a week, really, on the alpine skiing events, but Again, fantastic to see another nation winning a gold, and hopefully it will get more eyes on the Winter Olympics from those South American countries, and rightfully so. As always, guys, let us know what you think. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Anything you guys do is greatly appreciated. As a try become a one-man sports news bandwagon. Have a great day.